like FIDE actively wanted to. They were actually like going after players, and it's okay. Like they can enforce their rules. That's fine by me. And my response is that fine. Then I'm out. Like fuck you.
I don't think anything more has to be said. Okay.
Well.
Well. This is very interesting. That was Magnus Carlsen using some choice words to describe why he walked out of the FIDE World Rapid Chess Championship 2024 just 2 days ago on December 27th. He was also making some accusations, claiming FIDE are threatening players of not being able to play FIDE tournaments if they choose to play competitively a style of chess known as freestyle chess. What actually happened? The arbiter asked Magnus to change out of a pair of jeans, issuing a $200 fine just before the start of round 9. Magnus paid the fine, asked if he could change tomorrow, but the arbiter wouldn't budge, going as far to say that if he did not change, he would not even be paired for the coming round, to which Magnus responded, "I'm out. Fuck you." I guess we won't have Magnus retaining the Rapid World Championship title this year. Here's a post on X just a couple of hours after he refused to change titled Outfit of the Day, or as some people say, only one true denim. Magnus had around 50 minutes to change. His hotel was between a 3 and a 6-minute walk away. But Magnus refused to do this out of principle, also claiming that the punishment was too harsh. Some people speculate that he might have been doing this to save face. This wasn't his best tournament. If he had have won this round, he would have been 6 out of 9 points. That would still put him 1 point behind the leader going into the final day. So he certainly wasn't out of contention. But it does feel like there is some underlying beef between Magnus and FIDE happening here. Was he justified in doing this? Let me know what you think in the comments below. For the last 2 years, Magnus had the World Rapid Chess Championship title quite a lot of years before that also. He still actively competes in the World Rapid Chess Championship and the World Blitz Chess Championship, despite withdrawing from the Classical Chess Championships back in 2022. I think he stated he basically could no longer be bothered to take all the effort to defend the title and really just wasn't getting as much enjoyment out of classical chess as he expected. World Blitz Chess Championship is also held by FIDE and is to take place today and tomorrow, essentially 2 days after the tournament that he withdrew from, in the same location. And the fact that he told FIDE, "I'm out, fuck you," it was also assumed he wasn't going to be competing in this. But as it turns out...
And Magnus, I believe you have something to announce.
Yeah, I'm playing at least one more day here in New York, and if I do well, another day after that.
When did that decision become final?
A couple of hours ago, maybe. Let's go back to a couple of days ago. I did have some choice words for FIDE in my interview with you. I would say that it was a bit imprecise. I definitely mean it when it comes to certain people. Arbiters are basically robots who cannot think on their own, who have no way to even deviate slightly from... I don't even know if I broke any rules.
Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to argue that he didn't know he broke any rules, given that he's been playing chess competitively in World Championship matches for over 10 years, and this is clearly a rule. So I'm getting the sense that there is something else going on here. Definitely some beef between him and FIDE.
At the end of the day, I decided that I realized when I woke up that not only like did we speak to some more reasonable people, I also love playing Blitz. There have been some, I think, slight alterations to the rules. As a matter of principle, I'm definitely playing in jeans tomorrow. But yeah, here we are.
There's a lot that has been said that this goes beyond the jeans themselves.
So what we just heard is that FIDE are in fact changing the rules. So it sounds like Magnus will definitely be playing in jeans tomorrow. Interesting phrasing, beyond the jeans. Sounds a bit like Morgan Freeman is doing a nature documentary. Does he do nature documentaries?
How much of what happened do you think is beyond the jeans? Hans Niemann was here, Hikaru's been here. Like, over the last 48 hours, a lot of people have sort of hinted at it's beyond the jeans.
How many times are we going to hear it's beyond the genes? Starting to feel a little bit like a publicity stunt to me. But I hope it's not the last time we hear that. I want to see that on the t-shirt somewhere.
It's sort of more big picture. You hinted at it before you departed. Do you think any of it is spillover and sort of a mutual last straw feeling from all the freestyle stuff going on? Can you talk a little bit about that? Or is it really strictly just about the dress code?
So it's probably a good time here to mention what freestyle chess actually is. So it's basically just chess, but you're free to choose your style. So you can wear jeans, for example, if you desire to. No, okay. It's just another name for Fischer 960, Fischer random chess. So each time you start chess with the pieces in a random starting position, essentially you can't memorize as much theory as you can for classical chess. FIDE see this as a direct threat to the World Chess Championship. Magnus has been trying to organize a Fischer 960 or freestyle chess championship for a while. FIDE have apparently been threatening people that if they compete in this, then they're not allowed to compete in FIDE. So there is obviously a lot going on here.
Back to the genes.
Of course, this is not only about the genes, but in this case, it kind of mostly is as well. I've refused to play candidates in the past because I didn't agree on the way that things were being run.
2011.
Yeah, 2011. I dropped out of the World Championship cycle once before that as well. I've had discussions with tournament organizers where I've been very firm about the way that I felt that they are doing things wrong and they're doing them unfair. If it doesn't change, and I'm prepared, this has been a theme for many years. Like, I'm prepared to generally walk away.
Okay, so we've heard that Magnus is prepared to generally walk away. There's a very good argument to say that he's just bored of chess. I mean, wouldn't you be? 10 years of world championships. I think we're definitely starting to see the break of Magnus with FIDE.
When I started playing top tournaments, like for many years, there were arbiters that were a lot more old school in the sense that they were more trying to find solutions instead of always trying to strictly follow the letter of the law. That's a better approach. And
You mentioned just now the thought of walking away, and also, you're not sure if it'll be the last World Blitz Championship and so on. And I do think the world is watching, so I kind of wanted to ask about that specifically. For you, what makes chess exciting?
when it comes to freestyle, it's fundamentally it's a better game. I think that chess, the standard position, it's a very playable one in a vacuum, but it's been analyzed for so many years, and it's becoming harder and harder. And I think that's just simply not that suitable for a long time control. I'm not talking about, taking anything away from your club tournaments or even IM tournaments or national championships or whatever. I just fundamentally believe that at the top level, freestyle is more exciting and more playable. And I do love the idea of playing long chess games, sitting there for hours with deep ideas. And guess what? That's a lot easier if you're not playing theory from the first move. I understand that, FIDE want to do their thing. For both them, for a lot of fans, and for players as well, the Classical World Championship is a big deal. And we don't want to stop anybody from doing that. Just as I don't think FIDE should stop us from organizing a Freestyle World Championship when there effectively is none, at least with a longer time control element. It's like we want to cooperate with FIDE, but if they're not, if they're not playing ball, like when you're offering them money, they're asking for more. And I know that Sutovsky said that he wasn't threatening, or they were not threatening players, but what his statement was basically, we're not threatening players, but we're actually threatening players. But well, it's a long thing, but basically, I love playing chess, but at certain formats and under certain conditions.
Something tells me we haven't seen the last of the dramas here. Let's see how this develops.